Hey there, new parents. Congrats on the incredible journey you've just embarked on. With this video, I hope to share a few insights that come from my work as a psychotherapist, my psychology studies, as well as being a new parent myself. And when I really think about it, I'm also hoping that one day when I am no longer here, that my son will be able to see this video and remember being loved by me. Early parenthood is a whirlwind of joy, sleepless nights, exhaustion, putting aside personal needs and wants in favor of the baby's needs, consequent aggravation, fear for the baby's health and safety, and if your hearts are sufficiently open, endless love that compares to absolutely nothing. Oh, and did I mention exhaustion? It's also a time of immense and sacred responsibility. In these early days, your newborn looks to you for everything: food, warmth, comfort, as well as their sense of security. The energy it takes to constantly scan for danger. My son is now crawling around, and simply swallowing a pebble could be catastrophic. There is little time to mentally check out. Think about all of this for a second. This tiny human sees you as an extension of themselves. This is because you are an extension of their every need. The growth and development of their psyches depend on the psychological nutrients of your loving, responsive presence. That's a huge deal. This bond is crucial for their emotional and psychological development. Where this bond fractures, it can have permanent negative consequences for the child's mental health. Babies come into this world completely dependent. In the beginning, they can't even hold up their heads on their own or move their own bodies without your help. So it's up to you to make sure they feel comfortable, safe, and loved. This means responding to their cries, holding them close, giving them space when they need that, and just being there. Even when a baby is inconsolable, it's important to still try to be comforting, as the babies pick up on a parent's concern and care, even when nothing is working. The periods of inconsolable crying are the worst. The consistency of your care and the demonstration that the baby's feelings are important and are taken seriously helps them build trust, which is the cornerstone of a healthy psyche. On a personal note, from the moment my son was born, I have always tried to show him my concern and measured alarm when he is upset. It's so clear to me that the way he lights up like a Christmas tree when he sees me, the way he shrieks with joy and excitement when I come home after work, is directly related to how I demonstrate my concern and alarm when he is upset. He knows that his feelings and his well-being is of utmost importance to me. As a result, he loves me hard. Of course, it's not good to panic or go overboard with alarm. That would not be helpful at all. But babies need to feel that their feelings and needs are being taken seriously. In fact, this is something adults need as well. It's important to remember that for the first 2 years, your baby isn't ready to be socialized. They're not little adults yet. They're still feral, and they are still figuring out the basics of being in a body and trying to sort out what is going on with the fact that they suddenly find themselves being an experiencing entity in a very foreign world. Your main job right now isn't to teach them manners or how to share, it's to keep them safe and meet their needs. The delicate balance between giving them attention and allowing them space to explore is key. You don't want to be overbearing, but you also don't want to be neglectful. I don't think any parent gets it right all the time, and there is wisdom in accepting a certain amount of imperfection. On days when I am particularly tired, the best I can do is go through the motions. That upsets me. But something my mentor once told me has helped a lot. He told me that it is okay that this is the case with all parents, and that by accepting being imperfect in this way, I'm also conveying to my son that he does not need to be perfect either. Being a parent can also be quite triggering. For some, the act of having to be there for someone else can bring up unresolved emotional conflicts around not having received sufficient love and care. The complex emotions towards the child can easily be converted into depression if the parent does not have help in accepting and processing the feelings. Accepting and processing mixed, complex emotions towards our children not only improves the mental health and well-being of the parent, it also ensures that they will be able to be more present and attuned to the little one. When there are feelings of anger at the child, it's important to internally acknowledge these feelings and work through them in a safe space. Suppressing angry feelings only make them go underground, and the odds of depression and irritability towards the child increase exponentially. Parenting is challenging enough as it is, but if there are added emotional conflicts that get stirred up in becoming a parent, the burden can feel unbearable. It's so important to work through and process these emotional conflicts, or the child can easily suffer the consequences and become burdened with the unresolved issues of the parent. As challenging as parenting is, it's important to not forget the joy. The joy is particularly available when the parent has worked through enough of their own neurosis. There's nothing like the first time your baby smiles at you, when they laugh, or when they grab your finger with their tiny hand. These moments are pure magic. Yes, it's a job, a very demanding one, but it can also be a source of immense personal gratification. But a job it is, and your focus should always be on your child's needs. It is our job to take care of their needs, not the other way around. By being responsive and attuned to their signals, you're laying down the foundation for their future growth and socialization. You're setting them up for a lifetime of trust, love, and resilience. So, take a deep breath. You've brought a new life form into existence. Embrace the privilege and responsibility of early parenthood. As challenging as it is for us parents sometimes, remember that coming into existence is incredibly challenging. It's a huge, huge ordeal for your little one to cope with all the chaos, confusion, and overwhelm of being born. Though quite challenging and taxing, I hope that you will experience the joys and rewards of the parenting journey. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing that beautiful bond.